What you just watched was a compilation from the amazing Fast and Furious series. It is over dramatized, obviously, but it shows you the general gist of how those vehicles work with manual transmissions. As we progress into technology, we slowly phase out old traditions and methods. In modern times, we forget those unforgettable moments when our parents let us sit in their laps and drive, and there would always be an old manual car in the family somewhere. Hello, my name is Casey Baker, and I have been legally driving manual vehicles since I was 15 years old. But my first manual was my old late 90s model ATV. I felt so connected since I started driving manual vehicles. Just having that ability to control when it shifts, how it shifts, is an amazing feeling in a vehicle. Unfortunately, there are only 13% of new vehicles being produced today that actually offer a manual transmission. So as we go forward in our lives, children will slowly but surely forget altogether how to drive manual vehicles. And I feel that this is a disservice to the younger generation. And today I want to explain to you how to keep that dream alive, how to operate a manual transmission so that even if you do not know how to, you can still teach your children. These concepts will be similar in all vehicles. Every vehicle, whether it be industrial, recreational, transportation, the concept is the same, although the systems may be different as far as what incorporates where, as far as position in the vehicle. Our first item of interest is going to be the gear shifter. It will be located in the center console, which you will operate with your right hand. Our second piece of equipment will be the clutch. It will always be operated with your left foot, and it will be to the left of the brake pedal. The parking brake is located to the right of your seat and will be operated with your right hand. Lastly, the gas pedal. Everyone should know where it is, but just in case you're new to driving in general, it is located on the right side of the brake pedal. It will be operated with your right foot. I know learning new skills can be very intimidating, which is why, while you are still unfamiliar with the system, please do what I did, do what my brother did. Go to an open parking lot, no barriers, no light fixtures, no other vehicles, so you can practice safely and calmly and learn the system on your own. After the vehicle is turned on and warmed up, you'll take your right hand and disengage the parking brake, letting the car roll freely. With your left foot, you will press the clutch pedal, and your right hand on the gear shifter will then shift up into first gear, just like you saw in that video clip. As you put it into first gear, you will then have the opportunity to slowly lift your foot up on the clutch pedal. You will feel the vehicle start to crawl forward. This is what's called the sweet spot. It's where the clutch engages with the transmission and starts to mechanically pull the car forward. This is where you want to be. As long as you're in this sweet spot, your car will not die and you will start to drive. At this point in the system, your car will be in first gear and you will be rolling. You can then take your foot all the way off the clutch pedal. In this first gear, you'll only be about 10 to 15, maybe 20 miles an hour at most. This is the point where then you need to press the clutch in again, shift down into second with your right hand, and then slowly lift off the clutch again. As you progress through the gears, you will be able to access higher speeds. The point of which you know where to shift so that your car does not die and you're not putting too much strain on your car is approximately 2,000 to 4,000 RPMs, which you can view on your dash of the car. Anything below 2,000, you run the risk of the car dying and you having to restart it. Anything over 4,000 is really putting a little bit too much stress on your motor and transmission and can damage your car over time. Remember, in the end, this process is the same across all gears: first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and reverse. The only difference is in the beginning, you have to ease off the clutch to have it engage into first gear. In the end, driving a manual transmission can be a whole lot of fun. And like everything else in this world that is fun, it requires a lot of practice. Follow these steps and you'll be driving in no time. Thanks for listening.